with the mics, just a quick check with the mics. Is it better if it faces directly to the circle straight to my mouth, or should I be on the side of it with it upwards?
I think we've talked. I think you want to talk with those ones. I think I read you talk across.
Like, is this right?
Yeah.
Or do I want it like this? La 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 la. La 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 la. Ooh.
We'll use the same tone.
La 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 la. La 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 la. This sounds better, I think.
That's what I thought. Those
yeah.
Talk across them.
Yeah. Okay, good to know. Me in my workout gear. And you in your workout gear. You even have your workout bottle. Look at us go. We just did a little
workout gear.
We did a little family.
These are slippers.
Move and groove. Well, no, like we're still in our like sweats and like anyways. Doesn't matter for our few that watch YouTube.
Well, this isn't my top of my head's cut off.
Oh no. Okay, let me adjust. I can reach it right here.
And yours.
Okay. You might have
yeah, this little handle.
Okay, so I sit like this.
There.
Yep. Okay, is yours good?
Yeah.
We're good.
Better.
Yep.
But it catches the edge.
Do you want yours closer? Well, now you just exposed the gap.
No, I didn't. There.
Look at above your head.
Well, then move it a little closer.
We need
no, we don't need anything.
Anybody willing to renovate the Brave Cave? Talk to me, please. Message me.
You've the crew.
My Walmart curtains are not.
Hey.
I mean, it's fine, but it's not what I envisioned.
Oh.
Hello, welcome to 2026 Brave Cave. We are late to the party. It is mid-January, and I finally got you in here.
You started.
We started. Hello. We're just doing some pre-commentary chatting.
Okay.
Before I get into my intro, but we will get into all the reasons why we're a little late into recording later in the pod, but we just needed to take a beat.
There's tons of calamity.
Oh my gosh, we have had
not really though.
Oh, yes, really for me.
Okay.
I've just had no. And anyways, okay. Before we get into the womp womp part of my life, I'll start with my intro. Unless there's anything else.
You got an iPad.
I have gone digital. If you're looking on YouTube, I'm holding up my iPad. I don't have papers to flap around in your
shuffling.
face. Now you can't tell how long it's gonna be.
You know, shuffling.
No shuffling though. That's a good thing. No shuffling. I like my mic up and down like this. I look like I don't want to move it as much. I don't want to touch it. This is good for us. This is good for us. Now we're bumping into it.
I'm still bumping into it.
You're getting your water bottle out and all your drinking sounds. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Here we go. Let's get into it. Ready to rock and roll in the Brave Cave. Welcome back. Oh, can I start?
Let's go.
Well, you interrupted me again. Okay. Welcome back to Beyond Brave. This is episode 46 and our first episode of the new year, 2026. Today we're starting with a life update, bringing Lyle back on by popular request and talking through some real conversations about recent travel holidays, sickness, grief, and how we're doing right now. All right, let's get into it. Hello and welcome to the Brave Cave on Beyond Brave with your host Kyla Thompson and co-host Lyle Thompson.
I'm out of sync. I don't know when to talk. I'm looking at you, waiting for
it's good. That's
I'm allowed to talk.
That's the role of a co-host. You just jump in.
I think I might take your iPad and take over that job.
You tried that once and lost your mind. You're like, never again.
Why? I don't remember that.
Remember when I gave you the papers and I'm like, you take control and you.
Oh yeah,
and you hated it.
I just didn't like what I saw.
Yeah, you did not like it. Okay, first thing I want to talk about.
Well, I don't want to just watch you looking at your phone the whole time, just like we're every other day.
No, this is just I brought something up on my phone that I screenshotted to start off why you're even down here right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because back on December 30th, I asked my Instagram followers, because my Instagram followers, like, yes, I have 7.5 million on TikTok. I have like,
geez.
You love when I tell numbers, don't you? I have like 230,000 on Facebook, and then I have like 500,000 on Instagram. But Instagram is where I'm most active. It's where I'm able to personally go back and forth with people that are aware of our story and followers and everything. I'm just on there the most. So I like trust the consensus from Instagram instead of getting it from all three socials, all three platforms. So I went on there. I'm like, what do you guys want the first episode of 2026 to be about? And I did a poll. So I did a poll of 4 different things. The first option was I refer to me as your. So iPhone notes and diary. So I've been keeping a diary of like dreams that I've had of Bella, winks from Bella, and special messages that I get from people in my DMs that are really special. Then I had Disney World recap, which actually is going to be a little bit part of this.
Oh, it was forever ago.
I
We don't
know.
need to talk
Okay,
about
but
that.
there's a reason why it was forever ago. Is because we freaking were like down for the count for a month. And
well,
then,
it happened. All right. It was a great trip. Cut to the chase.
Don't worry, it'll be quick. It's what our listeners want to know about it. It'll be quick, but it won't be a whole episode. Anyways,
They're like, when did you go to Disney World? Oh, like half a year ago. Okay, great.
not half a year ago, mid-November. But anyways, I've had people ask some questions, and I was like, okay, well, we'll mention.
You
it
know,
on
I
the
shouldn't
pod.
be saying that. Like, oh, it was forever ago. It was just 2 months ago. You're right.
Yeah,
And we shouldn't discount that. That's a big
that's
trip.
right. That's a big trip, and mid-November. Anyways,
And we're trying to always make plans for other things. I'm like, we did just go to Florida. Was that not enough for you?
No. I need more. I need more. But okay, that was option 2, right? So basically, reading my diary is an episode.
And it's like 5 degrees around here. Do you really need to leave? It was gorgeous out today. I love interrupting you on this.
It has been freaking gorgeous out. We have no snow in our yard. 0 snow in our yard. And I'm supposed to be doing a collaboration partnership with the snow saw. I'm like, it's this like fort building device.
It's really cool.
It's so cool. Waylon and I freaking love it, but we have no snow. And I'm like,
You know, the other big thing is we rely on the snowpack to fill a dugout, which runs my entire tree business.
Yeah, that's more important of a like, we need some snow.
No one thinks of that. Everyone just, oh, this is great. I love no snow.
Like, I need my snow shop commercial.
So we're both heavily invested in it needing the snow.
We need some snow.
Right.
But I will take a 0 and a +1.
As much as I love to talk about weather, I shouldn't bring it up.
Anyways, it's fine. Option number 3, I said life updates with Lyle, and you're going to love the percentage of that one. That's why you're down here right now. And then the last option was a Brave Mom story, like from my Brave Mom series. So guess what the percentages were out of those 4 choices and what people
50%
picked?
me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Out of 500,000 people that might have saw I should have recorded how many people, because I actually get an idea. Like sometimes it's like 10,000.
I think people were really voting. Really, the vote was just 50% of people were saying not me.
Ooh.
Think about it that way.
I did not think about it that way. Okay. Well, actually it's more than 50% not you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think about it that way because
Think
it's
about that way.
actually 46% were like life updates with Lyle. So see, the poll is like the largest one is like we want Lyle to be on the
Mhm.
first episode.
Everything else is just anything but Lyle. Okay, well, message received.
It's actually no, don't
Hang it up.
No,
I'll see you.
I just got you
in an
down here.
hour.
You guys, I had to make a deal with him. I was like, honey, if you
not the deal I was looking
if you
for.
record, oh my god, true. I didn't even think of that, but I was like, if you record with me
That
tonight,
would've worked.
I've been trying to get him down here for 2 weeks, but energy and issues and like actual literal tragedies
All right, I'm back.
have kept us from recording. So,
No, not literal tragedies.
Friday was a tragedy.
Don't toss that word around.
Our
Okay.
cat died.
Okay.
That's not a tragedy. He was our heartfelt.
Yes. Okay.
Another. We'll get into
There's
it.
different levels of tragic, I
But-
guess.
Well, I mean, when he's connected so closely to your daughter that's passed. I mean, for me,
Do you want to get into it?
well, I wanted to do a gup date. We usually start with gup date.
Oh, you probably that should have been the promise.
This is also a tragedy. Maybe not a high level of tragedy as our cat dying, but you guys, I'm down to 1 guppy. I'm down to 1. They've been dying. I don't know why.
So it's truly a gup date and not a guppy update. That's a plural.
It's literally
singular.
a gup date because I just have 1 gup.
Is his name Gup?
I don't know which one it was. Remember when I named all the fries? He's one of the 6 French fries names because he's
Okay.
one of the
Curly.
babies from 2 of the parents. It was the last breed that I birthed. I didn't birth it. Anyways, you guys, I'm down to 1 guppy. He's a sad little man. I don't know. Maybe it's sweet potato. I'm not sure which one it is. And you asked me, you're like, so when this one's done, are we just gonna
We're gonna take a break.
we're gonna take a break from fish. We're gonna take a break. But like I switched tanks because 2 guppies died by like getting stuck in the filter thingy. Like that shouldn't happen. It's a waterfall that flows the water out of it, and
After the first one got stuck, is the second one your fault?
I was
Like,
really sad
all
when I
right,
saw it
I
in there.
mean,
But
clearly
then
the filter is a problem, and then
I don't think what I originally researched or asked about guppies needing other guppies, like I don't think that's true. I think they're freaking like betta fish and they fight because there's one that just like is like ripped apart, and I'm like, were you a male and you battled with another male? Like they're territorial. Like I don't know if they really need other guppies around, and I will prove that by seeing how long this sole guppy lasts because I'm not gonna get them buddies. And the last time I got buddies for my sole guppy, they birthed 2 batches of guppy fries.
and then we went down this whole road.
Yeah. Um, before we get into our
Do whatever you want. I'll
okay,
support you.
all right, yeah, it's fine. No, I'll need a break from them too. I think.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, they weren't as connected to Bella as our cat Roger or her cat Roger, which tragically he passed away on Friday, and that was rough. That was rough. Like I don't know if you want to get into the details.
Well, I guess we can. What happened was I came home for lunch,
Yeah.
parked in the garage, and I don't know. I left to go back to work, and I think he crawled up in my truck
Which he never does.
hood, but I think he did it because he recently got his like hair
So-
shaved, so I think he was colder, and so he went close to the engine
Yeah.
where it was warm,
Yeah.
and so he didn't get caught up or anything. But when I was driving back to work down like a rural road, I didn't even feel a thump because I know I didn't drive over top of him, but I think
No.
he fell out of the engine compartment area, like kind of where the bumper would be, and then just hitting the road and clunking his head maybe on the ground or something took him out.
In the manifold. But
Yeah, and so when I look back, because he was pure white,
Mhm.
I heard or kind of felt this. I looked back and I saw just a clump of white. I was like, well, it hasn't recently snowed. That's weird.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking, oh no, I think I know what that is. So I turned around, and sure enough, it was Roger.
Yeah.
And I loaded him up in the box. I felt real bad. I drove back, and what did I do? Oh, I just laid him out because I wanted you to
You
kind of see
called
him.
me.
Yeah, I called you. Yeah.
And we cried and we had our minute, and it's like, yes, in the back of my head, it's like, for anyone out there who's like been through a real tragedy, they're probably just like, shut up, you losers! Like your cat
No, I
died.
think
Like,
I think
big
we
deal.
understand the difference.
We do. Of all people, we do. That's why I feel dumb, kind of even like explaining it. But it was like there
Of
was
course, it's painful. It's not
it was-
like because
yeah.
we go through one thing doesn't mean other thing hurts. It probably hurts more because our bucket's already full of tragedy,
yeah.
and so any little bit spills over more.
Well, and specifically that day,
Yeah.
it was week after week of like major issues and really horrible things going on, and just like a whole other like stuff going on that just led up to
But
Friday
normal real life stuff
that
but then
already
this,
made
yeah.
Friday feel terrible, and then this, and then yeah, I just felt really bad for you for it was hard.
Say it, Kyla. What for? What did I do?
That's the thing. This is what is this
Are you
is
pinning this on me?
no, this is what I was gonna say.
You're the one that gave him the haircut.
Thanks
That's
for the
ridiculous.
knife in the heart.
I'm joking.
Dire-
Obviously, I'm the
No.
one that caused the problem.
No, because this is the thing though. Like
What?
when we were like, you were like, "What
I'm
do
just
I
trying
do?" And
to make it light.
well, I know. Like in the moment, it was not light,
Horrible.
and it was horrible, and I couldn't even talk to you, and I wanted you to know I didn't like. I just felt horrible that you were in the truck and like had to like witness him dying, and then. All I can think is like this is all my fault because I took him like a few days prior and got him shaved.
Oh, I didn't think you actually thought that because I don't.
I did, but I never said it. That's probably why you didn't
Well,
think
think
I
about
thought
it this way. I asked you to get him shaved because he needed it.
Well,
So
this is,
I pushed it.
I talked to a couple friends about it, and they're like, "You cannot blame yourself. You were taking care of him. You were a good cat mom, and we were getting him shaved because he get those mats that would like rip his skin off,
Yeah.
and so we had to get him shaved. And it's like, well, it's nice weather right now, but his fur's so bad that it hurts his skin. So it's like, well, it's a nice weather, and even if it gets kind of gross out, we have a heated garage.
I think it like so after we that same day, I was luckily able to find a spot in our yard where the
Yeah.
soil wasn't really frozen.
We actually got to bury him.
And so in the middle of January, it was kind of I was like, oh, I don't want to.
Do you say
you don't know
bury
what
or
to do.
bury?
Buried him.
Buried him? Buried
Buried.
him?
I think bury.
Bury.
I buried him, and so we found that spot. I dug the hole,
Yeah.
and I was just gonna bury him. I'm like, oh no, wait. I better wait
I'm so
for
happy
you guys.
I'm so happy you could make that decision. I was so frozen in sadness that I was like, throw him in the freezer until spring and we'll dig a hole. But you were able to,
Well, we could find something.
which
I'm so hoping to
sadly,
avoid that.
you guys, this isn't our first cat death, so we've done that
And it's
before.
not the first freezer cat.
Exactly. It's not our first freezer cat. Side note, we had a friend find our frozen cat in our freezer. So
It was supposed to be temporary, like, which is still not okay.
Yeah, that was pretty. Who was that again?
Casey found him. He's like, what was, why is this cat?
Why do you
'Cause
have
he
a
had to
dead
get
cat in
something
your
from our
freezer?
deep freeze while we were gone.
It's like something out of a serial killer movie.
Oh, right. The cat.
Why do the Thompsons keep dead cats in their freezers?
It was really unusual. We probably shouldn't think,
No,
that's a normal thing to do. No, it's pretty great.
We wanted to bury our kitty. That's all. But so, anyways.
Which one was that? Sketch?
Yeah, that was Sketch.
That was like a decade ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Oh, well.
Anyway,
So we got to have a nice funeral.
you found a
Or
spot.
burial
Yeah, so
with
you found
Roger.
Oh, you got
with
to
Waylon.
dig like a good hole for him, and the way you placed him in there, he looked like he was sleeping and curled. And
I knew you'd like that.
the soil was still soft enough for you to dig like a 2-foot deep hole,
Mhm.
and it was right under the only spot in our yard where there's a consistent waterfall that's like 2 feet high, and it's like he'll be
In the spring.
in this beautiful waterfall spot. It was perfect, and it just I loved that you were able to do that. Yeah,
Good.
thank you, Rogers, and then it made me feel comfort knowing that like he's with Bella. She get to hug her kitty again because that was her kitty.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, moving on. I
What
noticed
else you got
by
on
your
that?
silence
Wah,
that we
wah.
should move on.
What else can I
okay.
tell you? What was your favorite part of Roger?
Oh my. Okay, I freaking loved the way he looked when he got shaved. He looked like a hairless cat, and it was so freaking funny.
Mhm.
I think my favorite thing about him was the air kneading. You know, cats like will knead their beds. When you would hold him, he would knead the air because he just felt so. It was like he'd do this with his paws, and he'd push back and forth with his paws, like in the air, and he'd stretch out his little paws and little fingers.
Mhm.
And it was so cute.
I liked that he was super white. He'd always go on walks with us
Yeah, he'd follow you like a puppy.
around the yard.
Yeah.
We called him the Winter Soldier because
Yeah.
he was really good at hunting and he was pure white, so
Yeah.
he's only effective in the winter.
He's a pretty boy.
And
Winter was his prime time.
he was really gentle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gentle kitty. You could literally use him as a pillow. It's
He
like
was kind of a rag doll.
beautiful cat.
Mm.
Okay. I only have a small little section here for the Disney World recap.
Oh,
So-
okay. Yeah. Well, it'd
Yeah.
be nice to remember what we even did.
Okay, so favorite part of each land. These are questions that people are like the number one things they want to know about the trip.
Oh, okay.
So we went to Disney World. First of all, I think we planned it really well going mid-November. We went November 15th to 22nd, and it was like you didn't even need a lightning lane. The
Mhm.
parks were busy, but not like any.
I think they're really not busy.
the longest we waited for a ride was like maybe 20 minutes.
No. Waylon and I
Oh.
waited for that Avatar one for like an hour and a half.
The big ones, you guys. Yeah, that's true. The ones that you can even get.
The good
lightning
rides,
lane.
we
Yeah.
waited. But that's okay. You're
In
going to wait
general,
regardless. But it was just
yeah.
Waylon and I.
Like Magic Kingdom, we were like 5-10 minutes.
That one morning was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a
good.
really good time to go.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so favorite part of each land.
Oh, each land? Oh,
Okay,
that's
so-
fun. Okay.
Yeah, so we did Animal Kingdom first.
Yeah.
My favorite part was the African safari ride.
Yeah, that was really unique for, parks. So I thought that was really cool too.
You know what though? Like the whole time I couldn't quite decide. I was like, what part are they tricking me and tricking my brain with? Because they had roads all over so they could, like, the animals are allowed to roam wherever, right? And you got lions, you got zebras, you got elephants, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
You got, the tamer ones that you can drive closer to, like the zebras and the yaks and the whatever with the horns, the buffalo.
Yeah.
There was roads all over, intertwined between trees and ponds and beautiful spaces. But some of the roads that we went on to get there, you could see the fake mud prints that were like plastic. Like it was fake. I'm pretty sure it was fake to make it look like it's been driven on. Like the prints that you would see after like a rainfall,
Wait,
but they were like permanent.
are you telling me that Disney was like trying to
Like I don't
theme
I
and
don't
make
think
a certain aesthetic?
yeah, because I don't think
No way.
I don't No, but like
Are you telling
okay,
me
here's
that was not, those elephants weren't naturally occurring there?
no.
These-
The animals are real, but I think they
I
had
just
like
don't.
Some of it
know
I
what
think
to
was
believe anymore.
that's why I think some of it
The
was fake.
magic was ruined.
I think
for
some of
Kyla.
it was fake. Okay, take example when we
Was
drove.
that a real lion even?
No,
Like,
not that. But like, okay, when we drove
the
by.
first the tire tracks.
Would you listen? Let me finish. When we drove by the nest of ostrich eggs,
You didn't believe they were eggs?
I didn't believe they were real. I
Holy
thought they were fake.
shit.
I'm like, that's too good to be true. That they had.
Well, maybe. You're maybe right. I don't know.
I need someone to tell me.
It sounds like you had a fun trip.
Anyways, that was my favorite part. But okay, what was your favorite part? Avatar?
Yeah, Avatar was really cool, and
I never did it. I was too scared.
You wandered around the land.
It's gonna barf. Yeah,
is cool.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Yeah,
there.
I think the safari was still the most fun.
Yeah.
Or what would the Lion King show? Okay.
It's not real life animals. It's like
no, but it was like entertaining.
it was real. The singing and the acrobat was like talent. That was cool.
Yeah,
That was really cool.
so I mentioned it.
But the African safari was my favorite because it's real life.
Okay.
Anyways, I'll take that.
Was it real life?
Some of it was.
It's
I think.
entirely make believe.
I don't know if all of it was.
Visiting us.
Why, Scotty? Come here. She's like, fuck.
Oh my
shut up,
god!
man.
Especially after that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
kind of out too.
She just left.
I'm gonna go with her.
I got really excited.
What was your next one?
Okay, we did Animal Kingdom, and then what did we do? What was the next day? We did I can't remember, but let's go with Epcot. Favorite part of Epcot?
Oh, that Guardians ride. Oh, no, wait. Guardians ride was the best ride of the entire
trip.
trip.
And that was in Epcot.
But I still think the best part of Epcot was just wandering around the countries.
Yeah. We did the whole circle. It was super fun. I loved the atmosphere of Epcot, and like I would get like my favorite drinks were at Paris, the margarita at Mexico at the end. So that was like, yeah. And
I couldn't get one by then because I tried a drink at every country.
Oh, you got stuck in Germany.
I had to stop at Germany because I think that was about my 7th pint.
Germany was
So
fun though.
Shut down. But then I started cheaping. I wasn't even getting the country authentic drinks because they were like $15 beers, and I found like there's these little vendors in pockets that were selling like big tall boys of Coors Light.
Yeah.
So I just started.
Just go there.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, maybe this isn't drinking around the world or that fun theming. You're just now boozing now. Stop it.
Just boozing. We had freaking good weather too, man. Like it was like plus 29, 30.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
Okay, my favorite.
Yeah, so the funnest was like the Epcot thing, and I had so much fun. It was my favorite park.
Yeah.
For sure.
I really liked our Canada part.
Really?
You could like walk up the little tree, like the fake mountains. You could walk up in the waterfalls. I
But
thought
you
it
were
was really pretty.
so mad at me for going into the theater part of it. Like, why are we standing in here?
Ugh. Well, it was just this big screen. It was cool, but it was like
Fine.
it was gorgeous outside. We were gonna walk around the world.
You liked Morocco, didn't you?
And then we went in like an indoor theater. I was like,
true.
I just want to be outside.
Right.
But yeah, Morocco was nice, but I think it was wherever I got the margaritas was like my favorite. But my favorite of all the lands,
The authentic margarita from Germany.
No.
Known for their margaritas.
I didn't get anything in Germany except for this giant foot wide pretzel for Wayland. That's what I got in Germany.
Right.
No, Typhoon Lagoon.
Is that where we went next?
I don't know, but that was my favorite.
It's just a water park.
I would spend no, it is not just a water park. I would spend the entire week at Typhoon Lagoon. They make it like you're on the beach. There is sand
They're
everywhere.
so picky about Wayland not being technically 48 inches.
That
Every
was
other
one-
park was
that
like
was one
whatever.
slide.
And actually, it was because he didn't have shoes on.
Yeah.
Right. He's over 48 when he was wearing shoes, so he could go on almost every ride in Disney.
Yeah.
But
He was 48 inches, but they were really picky on the one water slide.
the one girl was.
The one girl was. The girl at the bottom let him go up. The girl at the top wouldn't let him go down.
No, we went up the second time, and the other girl let her on,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and then she got in trouble.
yeah.
So we got on one really good
I
one.
didn't know she got in trouble.
Yeah, it was funny.
Well, he made it down, so clearly it's fine.
Maybe the next time he wouldn't. He'd fly off the edge.
Anyways, I loved. There was a couple trails I went up the hill to the top of the boat that sprays the water on the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
It's so gorgeous. Like there's little tiny trails, and they don't make them like a typical trail. They're like a real trail with sand and waterfalls overflowing the trail, and it's just like you're literally on a beach, and there's little nooks and crannies, and you can lay on the sand, and it's gorgeous sand, and there's pools everywhere. It was my favorite. It was gorgeous. It was really, really gorgeous. Okay. Do we want to say anything else about
Well, you're missing two parks.
I know. What
Hollywood
else?
Studios.
Hollywood Studios. Okay, well, Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom differed from Disneyland.
Well, because Hollywood Studios isn't in LA.
Sorry, not Hollywood Studios. Wait, no, it's like California Land is basically Hollywood Studios in Disney World.
Kinda.
Yeah, the Tower of Terror, the Cars themes.
Okay.
Well, there was some differences. There was
Yeah.
a lot of differences. I noticed with Magic Kingdom, there was a lot less in Disney World.
Which is because, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt more magic, if you want to say. More magic and just like cozy vibes and in Disneyland.
Oh, compared to Magic Kingdom in Florida. So LA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
And Hollywood Studios, it's fine.
Yeah.
The like Star Wars land is really cool.
Yeah, I did. What was the ride that I did that they're like taking out now? Rise of the Resistance?
No, they're not. They're changing it, I think you said.
Oh, are they changing? Oh, I thought they were like done with it. Anyways,
Epcot Sweep. That was my favorite. Do you like which one? Epcot?
Typhoon Lagoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big time. Typhoon Lagoon. Okay,
Yeah, good trip.
so listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
I found on TikTok. Disney in Japan. I recently saw a mom on TikTok share the rumor of Japan Disney being cheaper, and it's true. So she noted that it was
Alright.
only $234 a day for a family of 5. It's cheaper. Disneyland Japan is cheaper than America.
Cool.
Disneyland.
And the
Is that the one you were thinking about us going to? Like Tokyo?
it would be cool. It'd be a big trip.
Scotty's
see.
just around behind the curtains.
It's not as big, so I mean, and you're flying all the way,
right
you're gonna do a lot more things than just Disney.
Look at her little butt sticking
I know.
out.
Do you want me to get her?
Chad, try and get her.
I got her.
Don't hurt her. Oh, she. Oh, Lyle. Oh, Lyle. Did you hurt her?
No, she's happy now.
Picked her up kind of rough. Is she
Had to.
okay?
Go ahead.
If you're watching on YouTube, well, she matches your shirt. She like blends right in. I can't even see her. Okay. All right. All right. Moving on. I wanted to talk about our first year of Beyond Brave.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So I have some interesting recap information about our first year. So we started Beyond Brave in November of 2024,
Okay.
right?
So we're like 2 months late on the recap.
Oh, that's fine. I still got information.
Cool.
So we launched the podcast in November of 2024. I have it right there. And we completed our first full year in 2025. Within our first 8 episodes, get this, we surpassed 20,000 downloads without using any paid podcast advertising. And our listeners are primarily tuning in from Canada and the United States. And the show has grown completely through organic sharing and social discovery.
Wow.
Pretty interesting. Some of the most common things listeners say to us are, I feel seen. I didn't feel so alone listening to this. This put words into something I couldn't explain. And I had to pause because I was crying. Those are like the most common phrases and comments from our episodes.
Okay.
And here's what makes us statistically unique. Most podcasts never reach 20,000 downloads ever. Most podcasts don't make it past episode 10. Most podcasts never host a celebrity interview in their first year. What was it, episode 8 with Ryan Reynolds? What? Why are you looking
I'm
at
just
me?
listening.
Okay.
Why am I
I'm
looking
just
at you?
like, we
Because you're
had-
speaking to me?
We had a really good year. Like,
That's great.
These are cool facts that I found out.
Yeah.
And most podcasts aren't hosted by parents living the stories they're telling in real time. So
Mhm.
we are unique in that way.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Beyond Brave was built without a studio.
What are you talking about? I built a studio. Excuse me. This is what more could you ask for?
It was built without a studio, without a network. You know, a lot of people rent spaces. They rent studios. We're just like recording in our basement.
With a swift current.
So
Don't even live in there.
technically, without a studio, without a network, or
Closest neighbor's a mile and a half away.
or a media machine, unless you want to.
You are a media
I
machine.
kind of am. But it says just lived experience, trust, and community willing to listen, share, and stay.
So
That's
this
our
is
first year.
you just plunk your analytics into ChatGPT or
No,
what?
I
How'd you get
didn't.
that?
You don't never mind.
I can
I researched and found things out.
tell the truth. Try it out.
ChatGPT did. It's not like it's a lie though.
It was just it sounded exactly like he does.
I wouldn't known that unless someone told me that.
Way to go, Kyla.
My microphone is just falling into my lap.
Oh,
You have to move
it was kind of nice. I could.
Isn't it supposed to be here?
Sure. Yeah, that was.
I don't know why it keeps falling.
It was amazing start, honey.
Yeah. And so
my favorite episodes were when you had some of the Brave Mom series. I thought those were very powerful, resonated really well, and I think it was a good way to take things because, I mean,
can't always rely on you.
Can't rely on me. I mean, our family.
You just accept it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here anymore. You know what I saw the other day? I saw a clip.
We don't have enough. We don't have enough content to talk an hour a week about.
I saw a clip from one of our first episodes. We were like, I'm so excited to be down this, and you're all happy, and I'm like,
I'm happy every time I'm down here.
Those were the days.
I'm happy every time. It's getting me down here. I'm like,
yeah.
Right before we came here, I think I'm gonna go hit some golf balls in the simulator.
I'm like, will you please? It's like the third week in a row. I'm like, will you please? So here's the thing though, like I have major plans to continue my Brave Mom series, and I have a couple moms that I'm super excited to have on.
That's wonderful.
Because they are medical moms and their daughters. So Huxley is one, and I'm gonna forget her names now. Ellie is the other, and I found them on TikTok from my followers connecting us because they're like, so Huxley and Ellie are the two little girls. They've both been through bone marrow transplants, plural. Both of them have been. Both of them have dwarfism, and I've been in contact with their moms. And Ellie looks so much like Bella. I think they're both around 2 years old. I have to double check, but Ellie looks like a spitting image of Bella, and that's where I first was just like, whoa. And then I saw all the similarities, medical similarities she has to her, and so I contacted her mom. And what got me in like noticing her was all my followers saying, oh my gosh, and they would tag me in her videos. And then I finally got caught up, and then I find out that Ellie's mom has been following me for like years, and I didn't know. And just the way the algorithm can work sometimes, they can see my contact, but I can't see theirs, especially if I'm not following them.
Sure.
But they're still following me. So I hit the follow back button and I get in contact with her and I message her. Same with Huxley's mom. And oh my gosh, they're so cute. And they just heal my heart looking at them and listening to their stories. And so I've contacted both of them, and I gave them my phone number, and I talked to them a little bit about my Brave Mom series. And Huxley's mom is going to come on. I think her second bone marrow transplant just happened. Like she's in the middle of it right now. And I have so many questions. I've been following her story, and there's so many things that Huxley's been through, and I'm just like, this never happened with Bella. This never happened. Oh my goodness. And there's like so many advancements and different things that they're doing. They live in the States. I forget exactly where, but down south. And I'm just really excited to have her on.
Yeah, you clearly seem really excited. It's great.
Yes.
And it's my favorite part is the Brave Mom series because it gives, these moms really want to tell their story, and they just don't have the platform that maybe you did. And so I think it gives them that platform to share their story, to share to their friends that here, this is what I'm going through. I might not be able to tell you this one-on-one, but I said it on the podcast or something. It gives them a way to share how they're feeling without having to sit somebody down. They can listen to the podcast and just say, this is how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And I think that's really powerful for them, and it's really healing for you because obviously you're excited about it, and it makes you feel good to chat with these moms. Yeah. So, and I think it's unique. You're the only person that can probably really host it. I mean, because they feel you've been through it, so you're the right person to chat about it with. Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
Right on.
So stay tuned for those. I'm gonna get in touch, I think first with Huxley's mom, and find out when is a good time for her to video chat with me and be on the pod.
Cool.
So
what else you got there?
Okay, so before
checking them off.
Yeah, we're checking them off. Oh, you're like watching me scroll. Don't worry, we don't have to go through all of it. I really did a lot of research because we had I want to get into some serious grief talk because tonight in a nutshell, I know
I meant tonight too.
Might be ending. Hold on. I might have like, yeah, that's fine. I think it's really needed though, because I've read so many grief novels, books, not novels, books, segments, like videos, just podcasts, and I don't know the exact percentage, but it's like second year's the hardest. Second year's the hardest. You don't understand how hard the second year is, and it's like we are in that now as of July. This is our
We've been in it for half a year.
yeah,
I don't know
and
what you mean. Like,
well, this Christmas was this. I just feel like after this Christmas, a little bit before, leading into it, and then especially after it, I don't think I've had a period of time where I've felt worse. And it's been bleeding into January, and then we have January being like the blue month, right?
Yeah.
We talked about that last year. And then some stuff.
oh yeah, with
Yep. Yeah. Anxiety Josh.
yeah, that was fun.
And so I just did some reading, and I have some research I did to
Okay.
kind of talk with you about. But before that, I was saying there was a couple, I don't think I talked on our pod about, I could save this for when I talk about like my diary, my solo episode, when I get into winks, but I don't think I shared with everyone about the major wink we got from Bella on day one of our Disney World trip.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Spit up or
So
what was it?
okay, so a day before, it was like
Oh yeah, go on.
the
Sorry.
day, the day before we got on the plane, I sat down in Bella's room and I had a chat with her, and I was just like really feeling heavy about her not being able to be on this trip with us, and how I just would talk to her like, okay, we're going to bring your stuffy bunny Rosie, and I would sit and just ask her and be like, what is a special between just you and me? I don't tell anybody else. A special wink you could share with mommy, and what do you want that to be, and what do you think? And that's just kind of like how I talk with her. Anyways, it turned out we agreed on a panda. And I didn't tell you, and tell Wayland, didn't tell Soul. And I just, and I always tell her, if you got time, great. If you don't, honey, don't worry about it. I feel you with me always, no matter what. When I see your name, when I see googly eyes, those are like our standby, tried and true signs. And so, of course, we go on and we get to the Calgary airport, and we're in the lounge waiting for our flight. And you were sitting across from me, and Waylon was playing on his iPad, and we had this mom hear us from just sitting in the seat over, and she heard us talking about, and they were going to Disney World too, right? And she just like had some questions.
She was much more well researched. She was like,
yeah, she had some interesting
like,
stuff to.
Oh, we are so late? We didn't get our lightning lanes until like 3 days ago. I'm like, excuse me.
She was informing us like, you want to book, you can book lightning lanes like 3 days in advance with
all
Disney
these
World.
techniques that were
Yeah.
Anyways,
she had a couple kids with her, of course, so I didn't see them at the time. And then they must have been getting food, and then they come back, and they both have stuffies in their hands, and the little boy that walked right beside me, his stuffy was a panda bear. And my eyes went wide, and I instantly started crying, and you're like, what? And I was like, Bella said she would show me a panda bear, and it was just like, just in that moment, that feeling is what I crave. It's like, I know she's with me.
right. It was a great start to the trip.
Yeah, it was a beautiful start to the trip.
Crying in a lounge
it was
with just me in front of you. Like I said, something awful.
But if you ever see a random lady crying, she could be a bereaved mom that just got a wink from her daughter.
It's not necessarily always the husband. Just no.
Yeah, it's not Lyle being.
Sometimes.
This is our budget. This is our budget for the trip.
No
churros this trip. No churros.
There wasn't many churros in Disney World, and they weren't as good as Disneyland.
Oh.
No.
Oh yeah,
we
we only had one.
Yeah,
right?
but that was a really great story. We also bumped into a Bella at some point. I can't remember.
Well, it was the next day, our first day at Animal Kingdom. We're standing in line before the rope drop, and the little girl behind us with her grandma and her mom and her dad. Her name is Bella.
Yeah.
And so
That's
I
so
heard, I was just like, Mom!
I don't look.
And then
it's a pretty common name. I don't look necessarily too deep in.
When they're
the
right
panda
beside
thing's
you,
really cool.
Yes, but Bella knows I look for her.
Not to step all over the.
Well,
science, but.
No, but she knows I look for her in hearing and seeing her name.
Maybe that was for me because she knows I'm not good at it.
Well, and then right in front of us was that girl with her arm tattoo that said Brave.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I took a picture of it. Yeah. Yeah. I did.
Sneaky.
Yeah, I did. I didn't put her face in or anything. But yeah.
You looked up some videos or something, you said?
No, I researched
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Okay,
Right.
so we're gonna get
You
into.
did.
Okay.
You did some video. You were scrolling on TikTok or something where you
You're the worst. No,
shit all
I
over you.
look. Yeah, you did, and I have important things to say.
And they are, and so I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Want.
But I mean, a big part of our, our Brave Cave podcast is helping other parents, bereaved parents with grief, right? Or just people in general, supporting those with grief who are grieving. Okay, so second year reality. This is research backed. Grief researchers often observe that the second year after loss can feel harder than the first. In year one, shock, structure, and external support can carry people through. In year two, support drops off. Expectations to function normally increase, and the permanence of the loss becomes unavoidable. This phase is associated with increased loneliness, irritability, and relationship strain. Not because grief is worsening, but because it is becoming chronic and internalized. So, how do you think the second year has changed the way grief shows up for us?
Well, it's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because I immediately was gonna, not, like, I would have disagreed with it. I'm like, well, no, the first year is clearly worse. But when you described why it could be worse, because
Yeah.
you don't necessarily jump to, oh, this is grief. I'm feeling this way because of grief. While, in the first year, you have an ability to understand it through that lens.
Well, and it's simple in a sense when you look at it as like,
It's very
yeah,
simple the first year.
it's very simple. You're surrounded with like acute support. You can take a leave from work. That's expected.
Right. But you're going through agony. But yeah, you have that support, and
It's like second year is like a slap in the face of reality. Here we are.
yeah.
Sorry, everyone else has moved on. And it's just common for other people who don't understand grief to think, oh, they've had enough time. And that it just feels so prominent. And I think that just makes loneliness feel heavier.
I don't think I mean, you certainly could, but I can't blame anyone for, I would hate it if people, tiptoed around me still.
No, I'm not talking tiptoeing.
No, but that's a bad way of saying that.
I'm talking.
There's a better word for it, I'm sure, or a better way to describe how people approach somebody,
Yeah.
that is grieving. But I would hate to always be approached in that manner. But I mean, sometimes it would be nice, yeah. And it's none now.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
But we're going through it still. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, after, we can get into it in a bit, but it's like even so before I got pneumonia and all like what that threw back in my face in terms of like being connected to the organized pneumonia that was the essential cause of Bella passing away, me never having pneumonia in my life, and then the way it just brings you down physically and mentally, and then you and Waylon also being sick at the same time, and then it also being Christmas break, and then it also being the second Christmas without Bella. And then comes January, and then, it's just like stack, 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 stack. And I just feel like it's the second year, it feels heavier for me anyways. It feels,
I think it feels lonelier.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It feels lonelier, but it's like, no, I still have people checking in, but it still feels more lonely.
Maybe lonely, and we're not talking about Bella nearly as much.
Yeah.
I think I'm still thinking about her just as much, but we're not, putting it out there. So maybe doing this is probably best for me. I know
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
I know it
Yeah.
is. It
Yeah.
helped me my first year get through it.
Well, that was
So
yeah.
why wouldn't it now? Right?
Yeah. And I mean, we've had some like real difficulty in communicating because our grief is not the same. Yes, we're grieving the same person, but our grief is not the same, and that's caused a little rift with us. And
What are
I
you talking
think,
about?
well, I mean, we don't have to get into details. I don't need to throw you like under the bus like I want to, but we've had some major difficulties. And I think like we had said when we were talking is, geez, maybe we need to maybe we shouldn't have just like, it sucks because we were doing so well with grief counseling and we fell off probably right when we shouldn't have, right before Christmas, right into January. It's probably when we needed the most. And we kind of like, we're feeling supported. We're feeling good. It was like really good counseling sessions. Like maybe we need to get back into that.
You can't be so hard on yourself though, honey. What? I mean that.
Your bedside manner needs to change when I am ill.
Oh,
that is
God.
my summary of how things were.
We had a great Christmas at my sister's. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we just got hit by a truck of illness Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Boxing Day? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And like you had to drive us back, which I told my buddies, you're sick? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, I'm like, no. Like Kyla had to drive the 6 hours home.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The wife drove. Yeah, that's how sick I was.
That's how sick you was. And then for like 2 days
that's
after
the only
that.
way you can get it across that when a man's sick. No. Yeah. Kyla drove us home.
Yeah. But then 2 days after that, none of us could get off the couch.
Well,
Fevers.
Yeah, it was just normal. Like
you two were barfing, and then you took yourself to the ER, and then the next day I was like, mine was more
long term.
Mine was more like a cough, and then it
turned
into a fever, and then it turned to this full body ache. I couldn't get off the couch, and I thought my allergies were acting up. I even took an allergy pill, and it was like day 4, still a fever, and Tylenol was doing nothing. I was like, better go to the ER.
Well, I told you in December, I said, take something. You're coughing constantly. You're still coughing. No, you were.
I was taking for 4 days. Tylenol did nothing, and I still had a fever. Remember?
No, you take like cough medication to suppress your cough because the cough gets you the infection.
I took Buckley's.
No, because when I got the flu, it's like
I didn't have the flu. I had pneumonia.
Well, whatever. Just take everything.
I needed antibiotics. Nothing was working.
When I got my flu, I was taking everything, like all the Tylenol AMs in a strict structure of like 3 AMs, 3 PMs.
You still went to the ER and they took your blood and they're like, you need Gatorade. Bye-bye.
I need more Gatorade.
That's all they did.
I needed to slow down. The body did not go into the flu at 100%. And that's what showed up on the blood work.
That's true. Yeah. It was after a couple 24-ounce flu.
Hey.
You went into the 24 long-term flu. Okay. So, another side note but before I get into my next thing here, I also feel just personally with me, in the first year grieving Bella, I felt like there was a lot going on. Like this might happen with other people. There's other tragedies in your life going on that are connected to other family members, say.
Yeah,
or other things that I also, the pain from dealing with those issues that were also long-term,
right?
I think didn't allow me to grieve the way I needed to for my own daughter. And I think a lot of that is just coming back now that I'm not dealing with that anymore. And
you had, even though you were off work, it's not like you were allowed to just focus on what you could. Life goes on no matter what. And we have lots of family that we love deeply for and need to be cared for as well. And I think that was a lot of, part of your year and it's certainly not something to begrudge, but, or beat yourself up about, like you didn't get put enough effort into one thing or the other.
No, not that. I just think there's sometimes when you're grieving the death of a loved one, there's so much stigma and there's so much issue around people not understanding grief that they not only can't support those who grieve, but there's some people that cause more pain outside of that grief because they could care less, right? And so then it doesn't allow you to actually grieve the way you need to.
Well, you're distracted.
Yeah.
You just got it. You can't have that type of expectations when the people. Why would you expect that out of some people?
Yeah.
If you're not surprised, then why bother worrying about it?
Yeah. It just takes longer, I guess, for some people to, Yeah. Anyways. Okay. Next on the list, so we're not like taking too much long. It's only 7:30. That's not bad. When did we start?
6:30.
No, we did not. It was like 6:45.
I think it was like quarter
Okay, let's move
to
on.
6.
Let's move on. I don't know. I can't remember why I titled this. I like created this like 2 weeks ago, but hopefully this helps. So I titled this next section called relationship check-in. So I've been reading. Hey, we are helping other grieving parents.
Are we?
Yes, we have to be real and honest. Okay.
Maybe you can help this grieving parent.
Yeah, that's the point. You
Turn
just
that
said I need to do this. I've been reading and looking for ways to help our painful state I think we are both in right now. Not to blame or rehash fights. This is about understanding how grief and stress are colliding for us currently, and hopefully we can talk out ways to support each other. Sidebar, working a job in grief, it's been heavy lately. Why are my notes so choppy? Oh, this is what I meant to say. Okay, because I didn't want to read it word for word. I'm so sorry. Okay, so
clearly reading it word for word.
I'm clearly reading it, and I don't want to be okay. So for me lately, it's been heavy. The grief has been so heavy in this fully in this second year of grieving Bella, my daughter, and I feel like, okay, so I'm working, right? I'm teaching. So say you're working with people, you're around people, you can't get away from people. You don't get to just go to an office, right? It's been heavy for me in a sense that it's like I have had one thought send me into tears. And I have felt I don't have control. So there is this real fear of me breaking down at work that has been worse than it's ever been lately. And that was just like a side note. And I know we've had a lot of chats lately about
I think that's fair, but the alternative, it's where you'd be like in my role where you're in an office by yourself all day.
And I've been there too at home when days that I'm not sub teaching and I'm like, I can't do this.
I
can't
can't do it. I think you have struck it's going to be difficult no matter what, but I think with your substitute teaching, you've struck a good medium of getting out of the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of getting out of these walls and putting yourself out there. It's not a job that you're at for 12 hours of the day. Yeah, it can be a lot around kids, but you can take what you want and turn down what you don't want, what would be too much. So it is a nice, I shouldn't speak for you.
No, you're good. Because that goes right into what I wanted to get with, in supporting other grieving parents. Because I know lately, like, we've had some real miscommunication that's caused a lot of like pain for both of us. And it's because we can't see that our grief is not the same, even though we're grieving the same person. And so I thought by looking up some evidence-based research notes that could like trigger a little discussion here and there, I thought this might help for when we kind of hit that roadblock again. And we're kind of like, well, you get to do this, but this makes me mad and this makes me mad, like we don't need to hash out all of the details of what we've recently fought about, but grief has a lot to do with it in understanding each other. And I think getting back into counseling would also help, because I think we sometimes our brains, we can't communicate well because we think the other person should just know what we're thinking. And that could go for anybody, non-grievers. But I found this interesting little tidbit of information. So when we're talking about criticism or what is perceived as criticism, this triggers defensiveness. So needs are not heard. So you kind of, when you're in a discussion with someone, with your spouse or whatever, and you perceive criticism, this immediately triggers defensiveness. So then it's like blocking you from hearing what they actually need you to hear. So sometimes when you're in a discussion with someone, you got to take a step back and be like, okay, wait. They're not actually criticizing me. You can't just like immediately think someone's criticizing you, because that triggers defensiveness and that blocks any communication. Like, boom, communication down, out, comms are off. Right? Good. Right.
This is really important and a huge step for you, honey.
Oh, for Pete's sakes. Listen.
I don't know what
this is for both of us, you little turkey.
Oh, Yeah,
Stress.
absolutely it is. But
Okay, this is
this
also
is very
very important.
important, powerful stuff there.
I think this is important for people to hear, especially us, seeing as we're not in the grief counseling session.
It's a
I'm
huge step
taking on the role of being the
for you
counselor.
to be saying these
Just
things.
happy I have this recorded that you were listening. Okay, next up, stress and grief plus illness lowers emotional capacity. So you got all three of those things in there, and then you try and have a conversation. You got to realize, well, I don't even emotionally have the capacity for this conversation because I'm dealing with stress on top of grief on top of illness. What else? I have some other good little nuggets in here. Do you have anything to say about those?
I think this is wonderful.
Okay.
I love this.
Let me think. Let me find a good one and then wrap it up. What you're supposed to have a say.
That's a really big step for you.
Is that the hill you're gonna die on?
That's my joke. Yeah, sorry.
Just a brat.
I don't know if you're talking to me or I was like,
I'm trying.
is this a double-edged sword? Like,
after we both had some major rough goes,
I was fine.
I just thought it would help. I thought you were. I don't need fixing. I need presence, reassurance, and understanding. There. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Just like you could open the book.
This
Page 1 of listening to a wife of how to treat your wife. That's like the first sentence in the book.
Okay.
Real groundbreaking stuff here. You don't need fixing. I need.
Okay, I have more of a detailed one. I don't know if
I'm being such an ass. It's good stuff.
It's
great stuff.
I have some questions I want to get into.
I'm so certain I'll remember all these things the next time we fight. It'll be the first thing I think about. Remember what Kyla said on the podcast?
No, you just go to episode 46. It's on our Google Drive.
Oh, yeah,
it's on our Google. I have a Google Drive, ladies. Let me know if you want a copy. Just kidding.
Of things to tell your husband tonight.
I'm glad we can laugh about it though. But keep in mind, I wrote this down 2 weeks ago when it was really raw, and I was like, I'm gonna help our marriage, and then I wrote these things down, and I'm gonna help other grieving marriages. Okay. I don't know if that one's too detailed.
Probably. I don't know what it is, but just keep scrolling. Or
Okay.
maybe wrap this up. I think this was a great...
good nuggets in here. Okay, how about I just skip to... Well, I had some questions for you.
Oh, no, I'm good. What?
Okay, then let me just, let me move into...
Take this wherever you'd like, honey.
Okay.
But we're about time to wrap it up.
Let me give this reminder. We are learning to grieve alongside, not identically. This year isn't about resolution, it's about repair. I thought that was a really good quote that I wanted to give you. And then I have some, I have some instead of this, try this. So let me know which ones you agree with. They're called repair tools and conversation to help. Because, so here's the thing. I feel like a lot of people, it doesn't have to be a marriage of two grieving parents. It could be between someone who's grieving and their friend or their family member to help them better. Because if you're like me, when you get stressed out, you lose your memory. And you've seen me do this before when I've been in hospital. I lose the ability to form a freaking sentence, and it's so maddening, but it's my brain saying, oh, you're too stressed, shutting down, because you're not going to do it. So my brain literally does it for me, and then I can't form sentences, and it makes me so mad because then when it's you're in the moment and you need to get out how you're feeling so you can feel supported or get the support, and then you can't even say the words. So anyways, sorry, I got heated there. I just want to help people with this. And it really helped me, especially, and I just think it would be good communication tools that we could use. And I thought it'd be good to share with other people. I just have a couple more and then we'll go to closing.
Jesus.
How are you feeling right now? Do you have
Where
capacity for this right now?
going?
Do you emotionally have capacity?
You ranted there for 5 minutes about some quote that you're going to tell all of us. Come on.
What do you mean? This is supposed to be helpful.
It is helpful.
This is why we have
Watching you
communication problems.
spiral and then bring back. All right, well, where was I? What? Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I get it. You
'Kay.
get stressed out and you can't form sentences. Clearly you can. You run a podcast.
I know.
mean, you're doing okay.
I'm calm and happy right now. We're communicating well. Okay. But I did write down some repair tools that I thought
Oh
would
yes,
be
the repair tools.
good. Okay. Instead of you always shut me down,
Mm-hmm.
try I'm feeling overwhelmed. I need help right now. Or I know you didn't mean to hurt me, but this is how it landed.
That doesn't work. That one.
No, why? Give me your
that one falls flat.
Which
every
one?
time.
I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
This but is how I need.
And this is how it landed. But this is how it landed.
The first one was really nice.
You always shut me down.
No.
Instead of that, say I'm feeling overwhelmed. I need help right now.
That might work.
That's probably better. Yeah. Okay.
2, the second one there. I'm certain that one's not gonna work.
I think this is a good one.
These are just like trick ways to trick Kyla in a conversation. Say this.
I think
tricking you.
No tricking.
Hacks.
Okay, the next one I was thinking this is good for me for like people that are like just like the type of person that just like walks away because you can't handle anymore. I think it'd be better to say like this is like a capacity statement. So you name the limits before resentment builds. So you say I care about this, but I just don't have the capacity in this moment. Cause like, that's what I'm always, I'm like, I just need to know like whether something's bothering me, whether it's you or someone, it's like, I just need to know you care. But even if you don't have a minute to talk about it with me right now, just let me know you care.
That would be like a good one.
Yeah.
Kind of stop it short before the other party gets upset.
Yeah. Just be like, I care about this, but I don't have the capacity in this moment. That's
what do you mean the capacity in this moment? Like if I'm working on something?
Like to even like talk or like get out what you need. Yeah, emotionally just like.
All right, I'll use that one. That sounds good.
I care about it. I care about this. That's what you have to say first though.
I care about this, honey, but I just can't.
No, you can't say it like that with your little remote in your hand.
Turn up the TV. Let me finish.
Just don't have the capacity.
I hear you.
Click. Okay.
Okay, that is good. That's decent.
That's a good one. Okay. Reflecting back. So before responding, reflect on what you heard. Say, what I'm hearing you say is.
That one doesn't work because
You did let me finish.
No.
You say, what I'm hearing you say is this. Did I get that right?
Oh. I know the answer to that.
How many times is it like, that's not what I said? Bah!
That's the exact words he said.
Did I get what I'm hearing you say is
that one's a trap. That one's a trap. No. 1 and 3 are good. 2 and 4 are bust.
Okay. Okay.
That's a trap.
Okay. Okay.
Come in with your last best one.
I gotta choose. Okay, I said that one already. Okay. Okay, so I gotta choose between 4 then. I can't just say all 4.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay, let me go really quick and then we're done. Okay. Repair over resolution. So lower the bar from fixing to reconnecting. So you say
That's probably really helpful.
Yes, we don't have to solve this. We just need to feel safe again.
Okay. That's probably your best one.
That's a good one, right?
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
3 more.
Name the trigger, not the person. So externalize the confidence. So you say this feels like grief and exhaustion talking, not us.
No one. I won't be able to pull that one out. Like I wouldn't. To actually say something like, what the hell are you talking about?
Name the trigger, not the person.
Okay, so if I got upset, I'd say, well, Kyla's the trigger. Oh shit, she's the person. Her attitude's the trigger. It's not you, it's your attitude.
Okay,
I don't know. Maybe I just didn't get it.
Well, okay, for me, it's just like, okay, so.
It's not you, honey. It's how you're acting.
Say you're in the middle of like,
I don't know why I'm saying you, because it's usually always the other way around.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be a fight. It could just be like
Yeah.
maybe someone's like
Okay.
droning on like in this depressive like state, and you're like, oh, like you're really,
Wah wah.
yeah, you're just like, oh, I don't want to listen to you anymore. You could just be like, okay, I feel like this is grief coming from you. This is exhaustion. You're tired. So it's a way of like confirming, like, okay, I get how you're feeling, instead of being like, stop being so depressed. Stop talking like you're, like.
You say that like I've said that.
No, I mean, like,
For the record, that's
No.
not something I've said or how
No.
I've treated you.
No, that is not. I was making that up in my head as
Why
like,
don't you just get over it?
no, I was making that up as like someone you're talking to that's not your grieving husband. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
What else you got
So
on
that
there?
was
That one, I understand it. I like it.
Okay. One need rule. State one clear need, not a list.
Ooh.
One. Right now, what I need most is this. Just one. Just one need. Focus on that.
Deal.
Okay, that's a good one. Just a one need rule. I need understanding. I need
Got it.
compassion. I
got it.
I'm into my list. Okay.
I
Okay. Last one.
I need one thing.
Something
Goes ahead and says 9 things.
Yeah, I need that one.
Sorry, baby.
Something we're learning is that when grief and stress are high, the goal isn't better arguments, it's better translation. Okay, you reacted really weird to that one. I thought that was a really good thing to remember in all this. Like, when you, because, like, I mean, remember when we were, like, living in hospital and, like, all these signs were, like, like, basically, like, no arguing, no fighting, no yelling, and it's like everyone and their dog is like, oh, your medical parents, how are you not divorced, right? And so and then you add like the loss of a child on that. It's like statistics are against us for keeping this marriage together, right? Like, so many marriages end. So it's like,
oh wow,
it's
okay.
I'm just saying, I'm coming from a mind of like wanting to, like, I know we're good. I'm just coming from a mind where it's like the purpose of this podcast, like, I want to help other grieving parents, and so it's like, it's just something to think of.
What was it again? Sorry, I just didn't understand.
You're gonna have arguments. You're gonna be mad at each other when you're grieving a child. That's gonna,
okay.
Or if you're just medical parents, you're gonna have fights and arguments, right? So it's like, don't just work on better translation, work on better communication, work on understanding each other, that yes, you're grieving the same loss differently. And
okay,
I just think with like our recent arguments and issues, that it's just really helpful little tidbits to have in our back pocket.
This is a great little segment.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just didn't get that last one. But that's okay. I don't have to get them all. There's one in there I really like.
There's some people that
what was the good one? The best one.
Oh. Okay, well, the last one I just said was, we're learning.
I didn't like that one that much. What was the other one that I liked?
When grief and stress are high, the goal isn't better arguments, it's better translation. So
that's not the one I
know, but what I wanted to say was like,
you really like this one.
No, well, because so many people are like, I'm gonna get the last word in. I'm gonna, what I mean?
You've gotten better at that.
What do you mean?
You don't need to get the last word in.
Yeah, like, well, that's important. Like, it's like, no, it's about
I shouldn't say you got, because it wasn't bad ever, but I think that's not our problem.
I think the overall thing is that when you haven't been in their shoes, you haven't been through it like they've been through it,
mm-hmm.
It's going to be really hard for the other person to understand, but it's like all that person wants is for them to get it. And it's like, it's going to be really hard for them to get it because they haven't been through it like you have. So I think just a lot of arguments.
Certainly. I think there's a lot of triggers that you have that I don't initially pick up on. And, oh, you did this. Well, this is why it's so upsetting to me. And it's because of, things that you experienced in hospital, PTSD. It's not the first thing my brain goes to when we are experiencing. I wouldn't, right, Kyla is probably feeling this way.
Yeah.
That's not something that immediately comes to me, and so it's really that's a source of problems. But
yeah, because like what
was the one good one I did like?
Oh, the one good one.
The one good one.
I even said that. The stupid mic is making me so mad. It's falling down again.
Tighten it up.
I did. Okay. What I'm hearing you say is you
One of the
want
ones
this
I
podcast to be done.
Something
get
that
that right?
I've done
Did I get
and
that
I do
right?
a good job is I don't even know. I can't remember them. But instead of like, what do you say when you have an issue with you? I'll say like it first. Like I really need you to be doing this, but I understand what I'm doing wrong. I said blah blah blah. Like finish with like the good thing.
Like a sandwich.
Yes.
Like a good, bad, good sandwich.
Like I really wish we could do this, or I really wish you would not do that.
This has been
But
bothering me.
I like on board with you.
Yeah. I'm on board with you. I care about us. This has been bothering me. This would make it better, and let's help each other do it together.
No, you still finished with the bad thing.
No, it's good, bad, good. Bad's in the middle. Cushion it.
It's just what precedes when you say but, and then you say all this other shit. Well, whatever you said before doesn't matter.
You can't say but. You gotta learn a new language.
Nah. I like my thing.
Okay. I can't remember pick between these two. I can't remember which one it was that you really, really liked.
We can just rewind it and find out.
One need rule.
No.
State one clear need, not list.
Not
right
that
now. Okay. Repair over resolution. Lower the bar from fixing to reconnecting. We don't have to solve this.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We just need to feel safe again.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's my takeaway.
We'll take it on that one.
Thanks, baby. Thanks for having me on the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Is it really going to be 2 months before I have you back?
We'll see. Okay. See where your poll comes in. Maybe more than 50% of people will want me on.
I'll redo the poll.
Maybe.
See, polls are tricky because, like, on Instagram, it's like you have to hit a good day that people are on, and because some people will just miss it because they only go up for 24 hours, right? So it's just like that 24 hours that this many people might have seen it. It could be anywhere from like 2,000 people commenting on it or interacting with it, or it could be like 10,000, right? So yeah, it just depends on the day. Okay, so as we wrap up, if this episode resonated with you, it would mean so much if you'd share it, rate it, and send it to someone who might need it. That's how Beyond Brave continues to reach people it's meant for. And I also want to say, if you are a medical mom or a bereaved mom, and you've ever felt a pull to share your story, that's where I lost my spot. Okay, that's why the Brave Mom series exists. So you're not alone and your voice matters. And please reach out to me. You can reach out to me anytime, especially if you want to share your story on Beyond Brave. Please email me at hello@bella-brave.com. And before we go, I want to play... Oh, I forgot about this part. I wanted to play a clip that's been hitting a lot of people really hard lately. Even if you've never watched Stranger Things, this moment stands on its own. It's a scene with Hopper, a man who became a father not by biology, but by love, loss, and showing up. He's someone who knows what it means to lose a child, to carry regret, and to try to protect the people left behind when everything has already changed. I think that's why this moment has resonated so deeply with so many of us. Let's take a listen. Oh, I forgot I wanted to share this with you. Okay, I don't know if you've heard this, but this has been a very common part of on TikTok lately, and I saved it because I heard it for the first time, and
Play it.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So I want to get your reaction after too. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Nope. That's now I gotta find it. Hold on, guys.
What happened is not your fault. The way I see it, you got two roads ahead of you. You got one road where you keep blaming yourself for what happened. You keep going over it in your head over and over what you could have done differently. You push people away and you suffer because that's what you think you deserve. And then there's another road where you find a way to accept what happened. Find a way to accept her choice. Doesn't mean you gotta like like it doesn't mean you don't understand it. You never think about it. You just accept it. You live the best goddamn life you can.
What do you think about that?
Well, I remember seeing it,
Yeah.
and it stuck out to me when I watched the episode.
Oh,
So-
oh, you're tearing up. I know. I have listened to it over and over again, and it's just so freaking beautiful. And I've seen so many comments on that note, on Stranger Things on TikTok from people that are just like there was one powerful one where it's like, I don't think Hopper knew who this was actually meant for, and they're talking about like all the grieving people in this world, and the particularly grieving parents.
Right.
And it's like, oh, and then the way he says like her choice too, because Bella was a girl, and then it's just like, oh, it's just so powerful, and it's just so beautiful to have that kind of understanding in our world for people like us. And it was beautiful, and I had to share it. And sorry, we're ending in tears. But yeah.
That's great. I wish I
Yeah.
had the same algorithm as you. I get
Yeah.
golf tips. So I wish I could see
Yeah.
more of that. So
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for sharing it.
There's like my TikTok algorithm, like it's like hilarious, you guys, but I'm honest when I'm saying like sometimes like TikTok
gets you.
is like my therapy. I'm like, how does it understand me so well?
When the person around me can't.
I just need to feel safe right now.
That was great.
That was good. Okay, love you guys. Please always stay brave, and we will see you and talk to you again soon. Aw.
Nice, honey.
Yeah, that was good.
You can go shut down, and I'll get
Yeah.
Waylon in bed.
Do you need this though? Like, are you still?
Yeah, bring the laptop up.
Okay.
I'll go get it.
Okay, thanks, honey.